My name is Pusnam Yuri. I'm an author development consultant. My goal is to teach you how to write a book of international standard and help you position your message for global impact. Our international author development program is for you if you are a leader. Every leader has something important to say. Every leader has a vision, so this program is for you. I have been training leaders in book writing for over 15 years. And in this journey, I want to tell you the story. I want to share my African experience with you in the area of training writers. I started training writers in 2010. And since that time, I have trained hundreds of them, pastors, leaders, young people, women at different levels. But I am going to tell you what happened. I'm going to share with you what I have discovered, as I train African writers especially. When we started the training in 2010, I courageously sent out the invitation, and then several people attended. After that program, I discovered that we didn't get sufficient result, but it was a very good beginning. Many attended, but not all of them, applied the information in writing their books. But one of them, I still remember, he is a Cameroonian. He moved from reception to application, and recently he graduated with his PhD. But I have discovered something, We started with the usual paper presentation, I invited professionals, they presented papers, and it was more like a lecture approach. But we also had a little bit of interaction among the students. But later, I discovered that the lecturing approach, even though it's good in information sharing, but it's not really effective in training, especially African writers. In my next video, I'm going to talk to you about something I did, something I discovered that really helped in shaping the approach. So I am saying this so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So as we move on, we discovered that they were passionate about writing. They were interested about writing. I asked a question, especially the ministers. Why is it that you people don't want to write? And I got two answers. The first group, they said they didn't have someone to teach them. The second group said, even though they have interest in writing, but they were scared, they were scared of criticism. So as we moved on, I listened to their questions during training. I observed their reactions, and I got involved in conversations with them at different levels. So step by step, I also developed as a trainer, and in the process, I developed materials that fit, into the level we are kind of training the writers. So I am going to tell you my story from an African experience. And the paper I started with in 2010 eventually developed into something bigger, something better, and today is in a book form, even though I'm yet to release the book. But I'm going to tell you more about this journey. Remember, in my next video, I will tell you about something I invented by the grace of God that helped in shaping my process of training African writers. My name is Pusnam Yuri. Remember, my goal is to teach you how to write a book of international standard and help you to position your message for global impact. Join us in the International Author Development Program. Bye-bye.